Hi, Megan. How are you?
Good. How are you, Dale?
I'm great, and I got the most exciting news this morning. We're going to get about 4 new teachers in the building, but it's going to be my responsibility that they feel welcome, that they know all of the policies and procedures of the building, and also that they get to meet all the staff. So I'm just wondering how I might do that.
Mm-hmm. So you're trying to think of a way to find out how to welcome the new staff?
Yes.
Okay. You should look into getting a hotel and booking a room there. That way we can have all of the staff there. You'll need to have sign-in sheets for all the staff to sign in. You'll need to have probably a nice packet for them to bring.
Well, you know, Megan, I'm not even sure I have a budget for this. I mean, that sounds like it's going to cost money.
You should go talk to the principal. I'm willing to bet there's probably some money there for you, to work with for this event.
Well, Megan, I really kind of wanted to think this through. I'm excited. It's the first time I've had this kind of responsibility, so I just really want to think about it.
You don't need to spend that much time thinking about it. I think this is
Good morning, Jody. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you, Diane?
I'm great. I just found out that our school is going through reorganization, which will mean that we'll have to have a new principal in the building. And I'm just wondering, I don't know who this person is going to be, but I'm hoping that he or she will honor the policies and practices that we have in the building. But I'm hearing it might be a man.
So you're concerned that he or she will not honor the policies that are currently in place that are working well for you?
Yes. And so I hear it's going to be a guy. So I'm just wondering, will he honor all the hard work that has taken place in our school?
Do you have any idea where he's coming from?
Well, I heard he's coming from a neighboring school, but I'm not sure. But I'm more concerned with what is his belief about our policies and practices.
Well, I understand, policy and practice is very important, but it's always nice to have somebody who's easy on the eyes, right?
I'm really not concerned about that. I really would like to know if he's a good administrator.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we'll have to interview him and find out, right?
Well, I guess we will.
Hey, Brian, how are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, but you know what? I'm so glad that I ran into you because I really need you to help me think through some strategies for my contemporary affairs course.
Oh, so you're trying to make it meaningful to your students. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, I've got these 12th graders, and many of them will be voting for the first time in this election.
Oh.
And you know what this election cycle has been like. Exciting, but how do I make it meaningful for them?
Yeah, and trying to make it meaningful. I used to teach a class like this, and one of the things I did is I took all the students to the Capitol and got them to sit in on a session, go up to the gallery, interact with their elected officials.
But I was trying to make it, a little more individualized, something that I could tap into, that first-time voter. And I've been thinking about maybe even bringing in some speakers, I just need to really think through it. Like, what might be some of my obstacles? What can I really, really hone in on? I just need somebody to help me think through that.
If you're thinking about some of the obstacles and making it special for the students individually, you might want to think about inviting in a speaker, maybe a local council member, their state rep, the county commissioner. Let them come into the classroom and interact with them. Maybe have the students write them a letter first.
I hadn't really thought about that, and I kind of wanted, I was thinking about that, but maybe some additional things. I'm just still puzzled.
I always used, political cartoons, current issues, had them attend public meetings, those kind of things, just kind of extracurricular items to get them excited about the governmental process.